Congratulations on the film.
Thank you very much.
I read an interview with Marjane about how when the producers first gave her the script, there was talk of it being an $80 million movie, but not an $80 million movie without Batman. I just wondered how that conversation went and whether you were in the room for that.
No, I was not. No, I mean, the script took no liberties. It was... the thing I loved about what Lauren wrote in her book was that it was a history of radioactivity alongside a history of Marie Curie, and I felt like that was such a beautiful idea. But the history of radioactivity is a very expensive history because, you know, bombs are quite expensive things to emulate. And so, yes, it was one of those things where it was like, yeah, I'm just going to write whatever, and then you guys will sort it out. And they did. And do you know what I mean? Like, you know, and it was to do with amazing, very, very clever production design, you know, ridiculous camera work, and genius director.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about Marjane. She's got such a unique style and such a unique kind of take on things, whatever she does, whether it's the voices, whether it's other things. I mean, what was it like working with her, and why was she kind of perfect for this material?
Oh, she's amazing. She's just she's a force of nature. I remember when she was meeting Rosamund for the project and just emailing her just before going, you know, she hasn't got a chance. You're going to destroy her, and she's going to end up signing a contract while you're in the room. That she's had such an interesting life, Marjane, and she's got such a clear idea of the story she wants to tell. And there's not many people of those about. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, there's a lot of very boring people in film. They're making incredible stories, but they're quite boring themselves. And Marjane, you know, she hasn't got an inch of boring inside her. I'm the boring bit of the film, yeah. And I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Just as a final question, you've been very busy recently. You've got the Sherlock Holmes daughter that you've worked on, but also you've been working...
It's not her daughter, it's sister.
Sister, I beg your pardon, it's her sister. But you've also been working with Damien Chazelle on the Eddy, which we've seen the teaser trailer for, which your name is plastered all over alongside his and all these amazing
nice.
people. What was that experience like? Because it's a Netflix show, and Damien obviously now comes with this premature being a great filmmaker, but also interested in jazz and all the things. I mean, that must have been a fantastic experience.
It was amazing, and... So this is how long that was in development for. The Radioactive was in development for 8 years. The Eddy was in development for 6. I saw Whiplash before Whiplash came out. Before I got involved in that, and so I was sat in my hotel room. They sent me around a DVD of the film, and I sat in my hotel room and I went, oh my God, and then I went, oh my God, and then by the end of it was like, I'm going to beg these people to let me be involved in this project, and and I did beg, and they did let me involved, and and 6 years later we finally made it, and I'm really, really proud of it. It's a very strange telly show, but it's but I think there's something very exciting about the way that not just Damien, but Huda and Layla, and do you know what I mean? Like, you know, have told the story.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey!